I'm still standing. Titans franchise, everybody. We're actually top 10 in like every stat except for defensive pass yards per game, which we're top 15. I can see y'all were 5-1. And I'm definitely not complaining as I almost dropped my phone. So we play the Bills today. They are 3-3, so by the time we face them, they'll either be 4-3 or 3-4. Groves is third in yards, but after this bye week, he will not be. I'll tell you that. He will not be. Spears is second in yards. By the end of this week, he will not be. But, nonetheless, we're top 10 in every stat. Except for pass yards per game, which we're top defensive pass yards per game, which we're top 15. This is a pretty good team, but the Bills are a solid roster as well. And that's who we're facing off against in this live stream. Let's see. We haven't developed nearly enough of our defense. Acceleration, pursuit. We'll do press. And we'll do... Okay, so what do we get later? Finesse moves, power moves, speed, strength, power moves. Yeah, let's do this one. This one's better. It's not exactly how I planned to start the stream, but I just... Oh! Matter of fact! Taylor Sparks should have reviewed his depth trait, and I forgot to check it, and I didn't check it even after the stream. So I'm about to find out, along with you guys for the first time, if Taylor Sparks is Superstar or Superstar X Factor. Because I know he's one of those two, because he got an ability slot. So, this is our very battered and bruised offensive line. Wait, no, it's fine. It's just this. I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to go fix that first, so you guys are going to have to wait for a little bit longer. We still have Skronsky, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Like, let's just... Okay, and then... Alright, that's better. Now, without further ado, Taylor Sparks. Have I drafted yet another Superstar X Factor? Or have I drafted yet another Superstar? As I expected, Superstar Dev. So far I've drafted Superstar Dev Tap, Superstar Dev Sparks, Superstar Dev Guerrero, and X Factor Ian Crocker because Russell got boosted. He wasn't actually always a superstar. Taylor Sparks has arrived. He lost the morale for losing. His morale's still doing really well, though. Let's go, baby. Extra pop. I don't know how often I land perfect hit sticks. Or a larger window for perfect hit sticks. This doesn't seem that bad. We'll keep strip specialist because I do try to strip sometimes. But right now we're not really high enough overall to get any other solid abilities. So I'm thinking, I mean, he's not going to be pressing much at all. I'm thinking either out of my way or form tackler. Let's try form tackler, I guess, for now. Let's see how the hit sticks work. I mean, even though they still kind of sucks. That was like their biggest thing for gameplay last year, and they kind of missed. But we'll have Alex Hurst in his first start because Ernest Jones is also injured. I think him and Skronsky both got hurt last week. I mean, I'm fine with a little bit of Hurst action, which also means that we have to fix some of our specialist stuff to get Hurst actually on the field. This is not how I expected to spend the first 5 minutes of this stream, doing absolutely nothing of really importance, but whatever. So, okay, yeah, it's Van Ness and Calhoun here, and here it'll be Hutchinson, and where is Hurst? Here he is. Alright, that seems about right. Let's have Firth here, too. And then a sub linebacker is going to be Baker Powell. And I don't really think it should be Hurst. Like, actually, I think Amani Hooker isn't a bad third string sub linebacker. But I think I will change him anyway because he already gets a lot of slot packages. So, I don't really think it should be Hurst here, though. We'll go with... Lipton's got the speed. Why not? Body. Alright. 3 negotiations. Our cap has taken a hit. I think I'm going to decline Jamel Dean. Maybe I resign him in free agency, but he doesn't want to be here. I'm going to have to overpay him. He's been not great. I just don't think Jamel Dean will be a Tennessee Titan. Sorry, buddy. Already declined Trailer Burks. I'm not signing K-Trell Clark. He's been bad. Is there someone I actually want to negotiate with? Actually, there is. Evan Leonard I do want to bring back. I also want to bring back Chester Favorite. I'm definitely not bringing back Christian Wilkins. Or Amani Hooker. Or Devontae Wyatt. I'm probably going to wait for Baker. Because if he doesn't regress that hard, maybe I will consider keeping him. So we're going to actually try and get a deal through. We'll go with Chester Favorite. I really don't think this is a bad... Like, if we get 2 years, but still... he wants a little bit more salary. Alright, I got you. We got you next time, Favorite. Hey, more storylines. It's not that they have so many, but by 3 seasons, you've seen almost every storyline. Next question. We'd like to get your take on how successful your play calling has been this season. I think it's been pretty successful. Which stat are we talking about specifically? How often our team... Okay, well... Well, we're a good team, so I'm going to say higher, even though I feel like it might be lower, because... Yep, but yeah, okay. Screw you guys, I want to lose a lot of morale. Wait, no, I'm not. They're just going to say, okay, you should do better, but I don't think anyone's going to really care that I messed up there. Anyway, we'll do weekly strategy. We'll just do half pads, backups everywhere, just... Because some of these practice injuries, like broken finger, can actually last 2 weeks, and I'd rather not miss anybody because of a practice injury during our bye week. And yeah, we'll just... Now we're waiting to see what Alex Hurst is, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's star. I'd be very surprised if I drafted a superstar with Alex Hurst there, but... Let me see something. So, okay, Ernest Jones is going to miss 2 games. Skoronski's going to miss 3, so that's decent. That's not too bad. But, I mean, they're both going to miss our next few games. We've got players to upgrade. How did last week go? Texans win, my bad. St. Louis won as well, and the Colts lost. Or I think they didn't play, actually. Yeah, they didn't play. So, Browns take their first loss. So, no more undefeated teams in the NFL already. Dude, what is going on with the Chiefs? And the Bengals and the Ravens? And the Bills, who we play this week? We're a better team, but they have about as good as a defense as we do. They're top 5. in points per game. Spears is still number 3 in yards after the bye week too. Lawrence is still leading the NFL because this St. Louis offense pretty good. Still no draft stories so far, unless I've missed some. So the Texans and Broncos will have a very fun clash. Seems like it's St. Louis bye week, and the Colts will face the Chargers. So losing here and then the Texans win will put the Texans in front of the division. So as you can probably assume, I'd rather that not happen. Let me make sure my depth chart didn't change. I mean, I think I turned the setting off, so it won't, I believe. Gross has an upgrade though. And let's get him up to an 85, just guaranteed. Let's go. He's already a 3-star captain. Gets 2 throw accuracy short, which we're still trying to build that up. And really need to start focusing on throw accuracy deep as well. But, is that it for upgrades? It is at least for the starters. Alright. So we've got to choose our scouting national focus, which we chose to focus on. You can just fire a scout in the middle of the season. You can't even do that, so I'm not sure why the game told me to. The strengths are left outside linebacker, defensive tackle, and right tackle. I chose defensive end and interior offensive lineman. I will need a defensive tackle this year. I'll probably need to sign one, and yeah, I think we should go defensive tackle. I think that's what we're going to do for our focus, even though we won't get the boost. Like, I mean, I still could go D-end because just because it's not strength doesn't mean it's not there. And there are quite a few. There's a 24-year-old over here. And the thing is, like, also, I'm expecting to be a good team, and a lot of these defensive tackles, like 4 of the 6 good ones aren't even round 1 to 2. While right and left hand have a few more round 1 to 2, round 2 to 3 guys. So, we'll take the boost. We'll still go with defensive end. We'll still go there. We're changing it up. Anyway, we'll, once again, be looking for players to re-sign. I think if I could get somehow finesse a 1-year deal out of Ernest Jones, I'd consider that. It's just going to be a lot of money. Oh, never mind. 1 year, 13.5 is enough to bring Jones back. I don't think I'm bringing Tevin Jenkins back. I mean, I want to, but I don't think I am. He would bring me down to $6 million. Of course, there's some players I can decline, like Byron Young, Andrew Booth. Wants a little bit more bonus. Is that 3 players? No, I think I just did 2. And I think you can also just decline Christian Wilkins. So they're saying we should have around. So if we accepted all of these guys, except, well, not all of them. I don't know how what they say cap room works. So when you decline some, it boosts your cap room. So some of them it counts currently. I don't know. It's weird. Or this is how much you have remaining to sign the other players. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we'll have to decline a few more contracts. There's still a lot of guys here who are just not being brought back. Like, BJ Thompson, he's not being brought back, I'll tell you that. Wyatt and Hooker aren't, but I do 3 a week just so I can have something to do week after week. I think it took me till like week 14 to get them all done last year. Or last season. Cause it's kind of weird to say last year because really it's been weeks. Anyway, or like a week since I started this season. Probably less. Much less. Anyway, we still have somebody to upgrade. Probably someone who doesn't matter. But hey, if it's still someone young, oh, never mind. Tyler Guyton. I don't really care about the other 2, though. How'd I miss that? I said there was no one else to upgrade, and he is currently starting. So these two will both be upgraded to 70 overalls. Alright, time to check out the Buffalo Bills. So at quarterback, they still got Josh Allen. Still an elite talent in the NFL. I mean, look at that throw power. Look at that speed. This is going to be tough. They got James Cook at running back. Backing him up is the superstar dev, Sheldon Lindsay. And then Deion Watt. This is a really good running back group. All have good speed. Kyle Juszczyk is still in the NFL. Keon Coleman, Keyshawn Butte, and Tutu Atwell at receiver. Decent group. Dalton Kincaid at tight end, backed up by Luke Musgrave, who I kept calling Tucker Kraft last stream. Shane Thomas, Cordell Volson, Cam Jurgens, Anthony Bradford, Grayson Peak. So not even an offensive lineman above what? 82 overall? This interior is very weak. Greg Rousseau is their star. Oh, they have a rookie defensive line backing up Rousseau. He's a normal dev. But yeah, Greg Rousseau is going to be annoying to deal with. Then they got AJ Epineza and then Ed Oliver and Chase Bush. It's going to be a tough defensive line. It's going to be a tough battle, especially without Pierce Karonsky. BJ Ojolari, Terrell Bernard, and John that name are their linebackers. At DB, they got Zach Selvey, X Factor cornerback, and then Kader Coho and Manny Williams. And then at safety, for some reason, whoever Cole Bishop is a superstar dev, and Taylor Rapp is still their starting strong safety. Black punter. Let's go. Let's fire. Anyway, weekly strategy. Defend deep pass. They're really good at throwing deep balls. But I don't ever want to focus on that because it makes your intermediate pass coverage worse. And I'm already not really great at defending intermediate passes. So I think I'd rather just go throw medium. And we won't do half pads. We'll do full patch starters. Even though it might cause some injuries. I'm kind of scared about that, but I used to always do half pads backups, and that made my team progress very slowly, or much slower than it really could have been. I think we can throw it short against the Bills. Also, it's kind of unrealistic that a team would be playing half pads backups every week during practice. So last time we did Bushrod and Raynaud, I think. Or did we do Bushrod and Calhoun? Why done Bushrod and Calhoun, if I'm being completely honest? I kind of remember doing them. Yeah, it was Bushrod and Calhoun, so... What did we do last time with Calhoun? Coverage skeleton? So this time we'll try chase and tackle. It might not go too well.
Let's go.
I mean, what am I supposed to do that? I explode right through the hole, and he just does this cute little shifty thing. And there's just no way I'm making a tackle. And I hate how they slow down when they're about to score, because they just waste so much extra time. Okay, let me be quiet and lock in. Locking in did not help against that one. I mean, how much do I need for silver? Only 20k. I can get that. Might be able to still get gold, honestly. If I continue to lock in, which I'm about to do right now. Never mind. I guess not. I mean, what am I supposed to do about that, man? I don't understand the point. I mean, the inside runs are really hard to stop. You have to hope that they run right through the main hole, because sometimes they just won't. And I'm just kind of praying that I don't allow another... Okay, let me shush. Okay, at least I got silver. I'm not getting gold, but I'll take silver. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. $500 XP, and then now Taylor Sparks will do the A Battle Red Zone.
Let's go now.
Alright, please say I don't get cooked this time around. Oh, he just immediately went for the flat, but the quarterback took way too long to throw that. And maybe again. Yeah, I don't know why he's taking so long. He's getting open. I keep waiting for the inside routes, and they keep not coming. And I am just actually catching picks this time. I was not catching them with taps. With tap. I don't know why I said taps. I don't think I've ever called them taps before, but okay. He's still getting our multiplier back every time we make the touchdown saving tackle. We won't make it there. We're gonna allow to. Oh, he dropped it. Okay. Don't I just need 8,000? Please, let's go. That's gold for Sparks. He can actually catch. I need to compare his and Tap's catching rating, because they're seemingly very different. Or maybe it's just because he's superstar, but I don't think that. No, he doesn't even have pick artist. And yeah, so. Oh no, I did not choose my goals. So we'll try to. Excuse me. Get 2 passing touchdowns. Allow 20 points or less. 300 yards. 15 first downs. I'm not too confident. I think we can beat the Bills. I'm not confident that it'll be a dominant victory. The only time we won by more than one score was against the Raiders, which is just a terrible team. So, like, I think they wait. I mean, their record's like solid right now. No, I think it's like 2-5. I think they are terrible. So we do have an injury. It's to J.C. Latham. Wait, no, it's to Tevin Jenkins. I should know knows Jenkins, because he's always hurt. He's always hurt or playing bad. I'm not re-signing him. Just not doing that. Landry will be taking his spot. Someone on this is rare that we have our full offensive line playing. Speaking of injuries, can Quincy Russell complete his first full game today? That's the question we must ask. Yeah, his catching rating is 74, which honestly isn't even terrible for a receiver. I mean, it's bad, it's really bad, but like anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. And then for Tap, it better be a big difference, because Tap drops every pick. He caught one against the Packers, but that was like a rarity. It's 73. I don't understand why in drills I'm always dropping picks with Tap, but I just caught like every single attempt with Sparks. Anyway, we face off against... Okay. So I think we're going to wear the throwbacks against the Texans. So we'll be wearing regular against the Bills. Alright, everything looks fine here. Okay, that doesn't look fine. Stick drift, can we not do this? Thank you. Alright, Buffalo. What do they call y'all? Bills Mafia? Yeah, I'm about to take y'all all down.
It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we've got the Titans leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Titans and the Bills, just ahead on EA Sports. Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Greg, love this matchup. We got a couple of defensive-minded teams in this one. They love to press the quarterback and press those wide receivers on the corners. Man, points are going to be tough to come by in this one.
And as good as the defenses think they're going to be entering today's game, Mike, I think it really flips the pressure on the opposing offenses. Make the most of your opportunities each possession matters. Don't turn the ball over. Don't be afraid to punt it back and play a little field position. The game within the game, I think, is a critical factor for ultimately who finds himself victorious at the end of this matchup.
Here we go, facing off against the Bills. Our futuristic stadium filled with fans. I think it's been a while since I had to deal with Mike Tirico. As the return man makes it to the 27. We're missing Ernest Jones, Peter Skoronski, and Tevin Jenkins today. I should probably check if the Bills have any injuries, but looking at the roster, I didn't see any. Allen, after 6 football games, or was it 7? Only 12 passing touchdowns. I mean, only 11 passing touchdowns. Any injuries today, Bills, or is it just me? I accidentally clicked offensive audibles. Nope, none. Alright, they're completely healthy. Which means they just suck. But, I mean, we could give them that boost they need by losing to them, which I hope doesn't happen. First carry. Yeah, just show our injuries immediately. I already know. We have injuries every single year, and we have a lot of them. It's only a matter of time till one of our players tear their ACL and is out for the rest of the season. I'm probably jinxing it. Another handoff. Waters. Wait, hold on. Why is Waters getting carries? Isn't he like their third string behind James Cook and Sheldon Lindsay? How is he getting on the ball field? Is he like their receiving back? He is. He's a higher overall receiving back than James Cook. So maybe we won't see too much of James Cook today. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Buffalo. There's sparks of his brand new superstar ability. And they've got their man. That is Sparks getting beat. Keon Coleman makes it a first down for Buffalo. Motion man. And it will be a screen pass, and it's complete. Waters again. It's already his 3rd touch. Now there's James Cook on 2nd and 3. And oh my goodness, the Bills are running right through us. I mean, we just came off a bye week. We cannot fall to 5-2 after starting 5-0, guys. Come on, we're good, right? And nice pass breakup by Snead. 2nd and 10. Motion man to the right. Allen to throw. And he's got his man, Keon Coleman. I mean, they just are slowly chipping us down. Running the ball, throwing short, quick passes so we can't get pressure. They know we're not a great team against the quick style offense. That's a great tackle by Starks. A loss of 2 for James Cook. 2nd and 12. Maybe we play man in this case then. Don't let them get open immediately, hopefully. On 2nd down, the Bills will throw, and they do get it out quick again, despite the man coverage. Could he just settle right there? 3rd and 7. At the 13, as this Bills drive has gone very efficiently. But they need to convert once again. Allen brought down Lucas Van Ness. See, the one time they couldn't throw the ball immediately is the one time we finally make a play. And he just runs and just bullies that left tackle. I can't remember his name. It was like Sean something. He's their best lineman, and we did that to him. The Bills will settle for 3. Kick is up and good. The Bills take the lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success.
Greg Groves preparing to get on the field as the Bills kick it off.
Just a little bit and come away with an early.
Meredith will take the return on the right side, and he is brought down at the 31. There goes the man of the hour, Greg Groves. I feel like I said Greg Groves, and it kind of sounds weird because it like ends with a G and starts with a G, so they kind of like mix together. It's Greg Groves, like not Greg Groves. Like I don't know. I don't think anyone cares. I think I'm just yapping. But it's 1st and 10. Y'all should be used to me yapping. You shouldn't be surprised. And there's our guy, Quincy Russell. Let's see how far he gets without injury. Without an injury this time. Oh, that's a great tackle. I think the CBs are really good at shoelace tackles. Just in general. Like, it's hard to get around them. And we'll be taking a shot for Quincy. I don't think, yeah. Usually when they're in front of him like that, the ball will just go closer to the corner than the receiver. And it'll pretty much always be knocked away. Okay, DB blitz here. Maybe we can get this to Crocker? No, I didn't really like it. And I'm rolling out to the wrong side. And somehow the catch is made. What a throw. That should honestly never be made. And I feel like usually if I do try to do that, which I usually don't, but if I do, it usually turns into a pick. Somehow it wasn't right there. Play action. And now Groves is going to break a sack. And he's going to have to throw it away. I mean, it's a great play, but he doesn't have the speed to do anything after that. The only thing memorable about that play really was the voice crack. And this time, they don't get no shoelace tackle. Tyjae Spears with a huge 1st down. Groves and empty again. Looking downfield for Russell. Can't get it to him. That's Coho. We're not getting cooked by a man named Coho today, alright? We're not going to let that happen. Hopefully. Spears, that's a great block by Landry downfield. It'll be 3rd and 1. Do I really want to run into Ed Oliver? I trust Guerrero. You got to have trust in your guys. And he gets downfield, makes a block as Spears is inside the 15. If you're here, make sure to check on my other channel, GoldeeJR Plus. I just made a video about Madden 26. And I've made a ton of sports videos on that channel. It's definitely worth your time. Another tackle by the shoelaces on Spears. And now we got it. Traylon Burks is just short of the end zone. Yeah, let's go with the RPO. I rarely go with these, unless it's a screen RPO. I think we will just run it here. Spears battles in. Russo can't prevent the touchdown. And both offenses were very effective. And after 2 drives, we're already 30 seconds away from the end of the 1st quarter. Aubrey's kick is up and good. You know, I forgot that we didn't always have Will Lutz. We started with Nick Folk, and then I think after season 1, we already got rid of him. We had Lutz for season 2, 3, and 4. And then we got Aubrey just this season. I mean, that's so much space up the middle. Honestly, I think I'm lucky that he only got to the 32. Allen, one of the best QBs on the ground. So, yeah, I signed Will Lutz. in season 1's free agency. So basically, yeah, I did indeed have him from season 2 through season 4. That run may already bring us to the end of the first quarter, but the Bills may be considering a play here. And we will not get one. So 2 drives and 1 play is all that the first quarter had for us. Next week we play the Texans. So, like, unless we win and they lose, that game will probably determine who will be leading the division for at least that week. Because if we win and they lose this week, then we'll be 2 games ahead, so it won't matter. But more than likely... Oh, man, what a tackle! Taylor Sparks is up in there. The rookie makes a play. It's 3rd and 11. Allen. And he is pressured and he will run. Josh Allen is short by inches. The Bills will punt. What a play by Jamel Dean. Is it just me or does it feel like college football logos in the middle of the field feel way larger than NFL ones? Not great blocking by our punt team. We'll start at the 17. First and 10. Handoff to Spears. Rousseau. Or, yeah, I think that was Rousseau. As Ed Oliver is injured.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7.
Firing short for Russell. I think he has enough. He does. We convert. Probably wasn't an easy call, but I do believe they made the correct one. Getting it out there to Marvin Mims, and he takes 2 hits, stays on his feet after the first one, and then falls at the 34. Considering that they might be blitzing, I don't really want to call play action here. They are blitzing, and we can't get the ball away. I mean, we do, but, like, not really that well. I saw the blitz. He just got in there very quickly. It'll be 3rd and 3 at the 34. And we are sacked immediately. I mean, I already know what happened, so I'm just going to quickly go over it in recent play anyway. I didn't see it, but I'm going to call it. J.C. Latham did not make any contact with number 51. 51 probably ran right around him and immediately sacked me. Exactly what happened. So, thanks to this game's blocking being just as terrible as the last 10 Maddens, we will punt. I really think next gen is what ruined blocking. And I'm not saying this is because current gen or last gen, so I'll just say current gen blocking. Last gen blocking isn't good either, but I don't remember offensive linemen consistently not making contact with their defensive, the guy they're focusing on the defensive line. Nice deflection by Jamel Dean there. But it seems to just be a man 24 and 25 problem and college football 25. And that's another hit by Dean. This time they hang on. 3rd and 4. Both teams went 3 and out. Well, not like we got 1 first down there, but either way, both teams punt after both teams drive down the field on their first drives. And Snead gets beat. I mean, that was already a bad angle taken by Stark, even if he didn't get blocked. I hate when I just click play ball by instinct, and then your player immediately goes for a diving pick when there's just no way they're going to. And that's a sack. Welcome back, Aiden Hutchinson. It'll be 2nd and 18. Allen to throw. He goes short. And it'll be 3rd and 11. If you're the Bills, do you throw downfield or do you maybe throw it and maybe see if you can get 10 yards and maybe kick the field goal with a like you call a screen here, think maybe even if I don't get first down, I get in field goal range. Probably not since you're down by 4. Josh is sacked. Can't find anybody. Hutchinson's got him again. Oh, that was not a very good play for 3rd and 11 anyway. They deserve to get sacked there. The Bills will punt back to Tennessee. What is that? Anyways, our 3rd drive of the game. Ignoring that actual travesty of a punt. It'll be 1st and 10. And maybe I should have given more trust to Crocker and kept going outside. Instead, it'll be 2nd and 10 after a no gain. Cause I have him with an ability that helps him run block, so maybe I just give more trust to my tight end that next time. Raynaud, screen pass is enough for a 1st. All right, 2-minute warning already. This game is flying by. I started this game around 15 minutes ago. We're already almost through a half of it. These games usually take around 40, 45 minutes long, but this one's looking like it might take around 30. As we fire immediately to Russell, they sent the blitz and I detected that instantly. And is Russell hurt? No, it's Burks this time around. Burks will head to the bench. His face scan actually looks pretty solid. But yeah, I saw that blitz immediately. I want to give myself a little pat on the back. I saw this immediately, was like, oh yeah, I'm going to throw it to the drag here. I'm not even going to try to get downfield. And of course, Russell makes the catch, and then the DB just, like, kind of goes inside here when you really just want to keep chasing him horizontally, probably. I keep saying probably, but I think I know what I'm talking about for the most part. We want Teron Candidate downfield. Over wrap. Candidate scores his 2nd touchdown. You know what? Let me say this. I don't think I mentioned that Teron Candidate's 1st touchdown of his career was that game winner against Green Bay. For us, he's pretty much exclusively a downfield receiver. And when you're going against an old man who doesn't have his prior speed and Taylor Rapp, you gotta take that opportunity. Candace's already kind of a legend for us. He's going to be on the top 5 plays of the year with that game winner against Green Bay, and now he's made another deep touchdown 2 weeks from that game. Burks will return, but Candidate took advantage of the few plays he will get as a starter this week, unless Russell gets hurt again. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Seems like he should at least make it to halftime, though. Which, honestly, he usually doesn't even make it that far. Allen, you're down by 2 scores. What you going to do? Hutchinson in the zone. Look at all these superstars, man. Got 4. And that's a nice play. Dean forces another incompletion. He saw us decline his contract and said, oh, I'm going to show y'all some decline. That doesn't make sense. Decline would mean he's playing worse, not better. Anyway. Play action. Josh Allen fires. And it's caught. Tap wrestles him down. I'm not sure why they caught that out of bounds. I'm pretty sure he did not touch out of bounds. And that tackle is also made by Tap. Short throw, and the receivers got the 1st as the Bills are starting to drive. They got the ball first, so we will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they would really like a touchdown here, but I'm sure they'll take a field goal if they have to. But James Cook all the way to the 27. They still got 47 seconds left. Time ain't really a factor. If they can score, they will score. Which I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Or not hoping. I'm fighting to make sure it doesn't happen. I mean, it just put him in motion, immediately sent him downfield. And yeah, that was never going to be stopped. Even though I didn't try to hit stick, honestly, I thought I was going to be a different player. I did not think I was going to be that safety. Which also, I don't even think that's the case. I think it was really just I shouldn't have hit stick at all. Because no matter who I turned into there, I was not hitting that. I would have went for 2 there if I was the Bills, but you know. And now here's candidate. You have 38 seconds, 2 timeouts. What happened to our other timeout? Oh, injury. Yeah, I'd rather have that one back. Look at Greg Groves. All year to run. Can't even say all day. He had all year to run. Firing it. Quincy Russell's got it. Broke a tackle, and he says bye-bye. Give us that 2-score lead right back. It's so easy to find empty spots in zones sometimes. I just audibled that to a streak and said, I want to throw that immediately. That's pretty much the exact same way that the Bills just scored on us. As Taylor Rapp is a little bit more than struggling today. It's weird to see the Falcons 5-2 and the Chiefs 2-5. Especially in simulation where the Chiefs are usually good and the Falcons are usually bad. Well, when Levi Flowers is playing like that, it's kind of hard to struggle against any team. All right, Bills. I mean, 2 timeouts, only 19 seconds. We could see them just run the ball a couple times here, or maybe just 1 time. Yeah, okay, they will call a timeout. So they think 5 yards is reason enough to spend 1. Okay. But they're in another running formation, so I'm not really sure what the point of calling a timeout was there. They just, I guess they're giving... They called another timeout. They're, okay. 3rd and 2. Well, we had Hutchinson in coverage. And they actually found somebody open. So if they can get out of bounds one more time, we might see, honestly, a shocking field goal from the Bills. Which I'm hoping does not happen. He just throws it away, so they can go for a Hail Mary here or kick the 65-yarder. They'll be going for the Hail Mary. And he gets it to the end zone with his strong arm. It'll be knocked away. So we're heading to halftime with an 11-point lead. After the break, hopefully we can put this game away once and for all.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. Rashee Rice up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. From there, we head east to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Eagles still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out.
Let's continue to run inside. And against the Bills, let's keep trying to guard a medium. We tried in the first half, it didn't work. They still have 100%. Completions, all completions there. But we'll take a look at stats. So we've already got 2 passing touchdowns. Only need 4 more first downs. Only need about 78 more yards, and need to play some solid defense if we got all those staff points. Greg Groves, 8 of 12. Oh, excuse me. It's just I'm burpy for some reason. 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. Spears 9 for 49 in a score. No carries for Raynaud. He does have 10 yards through the air, but Russell 4 for 93 in a touchdown. Candidate 1 for 47. No sacks allowed. 6 tackles for Sparks leads the team. Him, Starks, and Calhoun all have tackles for loss. Van Ness has a sack. Hutchinson has 2. No picks. 4 deflections total, 2 by Dean. As we look to, I mean, even a score here would make it very tough for the Bills to come back.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA.
Meredith on the kickoff return. Takes a hit, falls forward to the 27. Spears is 3rd in running back receiving yards, along with being 3rd in running back rushing yards. So it's a good shot that he has the most scrimmage yards this season.
Among the best in the league.
I thought I could get that to Crocker. Maybe I just should have waited to see if Russell got open there. That's probably was just a safer bet. I mean, it sounds weird to say that, but pass lead isn't always consistent. But it's still weird to say that a slot fade is a safer bet. Of course, with how screen passes, I think they've regressed. I think last year they had a very good completion percentage. This year they've been worse. We want Marvin Mims. Dude, look at that. Overthrown by Groves. Also, Selvey was just playing really good coverage. We go 3 and out with 3 incompletions. So, Groves just came from 8 of 12 to 8 of 15. Just like that. Stonehouse punt is away, and they're doing some excellent punt blocking. They'll start at the 34. That's really good positioning. We're going to look at sacks. He's taking 3. Yep. They looked at 2 of the 3. I think the most I've ever had a quarterback in one of my franchises is Ben Dickens from my Falcons franchise will run back. I believe he hit like 31 or 32 years old before I stopped playing that franchise, because that went to 10 seasons. And even then, he wasn't really regressing very heavily. Like in his last year, he regressed like 2 total ratings, like points, like not even overall, 2 like points. So like, yeah, I've never really had to deal with quarterback regression. And that makes me think, like, I wonder how heavily Josh Allen's going to regress after this year. I guess it depends on how good he does. First down for Josh Allen. It's an offensive line injury. Is that their best guy? I think it is. Wait, no, I said no. It's the other guy, because the tackle is the same number. I mean, what happened, Tap? I don't know what to say. Tap has gotten beat downfield 2 times now. That might be the exact same play, because the CPUs do call the same plays a lot. There's just no pass interference. That has to be pass interference. Has to be offensive pass interference there. They'll go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. And, I mean, I don't know where Snead was going. All of a sudden, it's a 3-point game. Oh, my God. I hate when that happens, because I think my cornerbacks are actually playing good coverage. I look in the replay, and nope, their receiver just ran right into them with no penalty, which is offensive pass interference. They're going to look at Groves. You only showed 1 play.
And now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line.
Let's try not to be 0 for 3 this drive. Because 0 for 3 isn't good. Well, we start with 2 runs instead of 2 passes. And, I mean, that didn't go too well either, so. Oh, that's picked, yep. Pick 6, maybe? No. I don't really got any excuse. I throw a lot of picks. It's going to be that way. In Patriots franchise, I kind of cleaned it up later, but I don't think I'm going to do that in this one. I've been throwing picks since season... I mean, I can see... Yeah, season 2, I don't think I threw many picks. But every other year after that, I've thrown 14 or more. This year, I've already thrown 9. We're not even halfway through the year. So I'll probably throw more than I did last season. By the way, we were up 21-10 with the football, and now we're about to have a tie game at the very best. It's a receiver screen, and we will be tied. Even though I still feel like their last touchdown was complete bullcrap, because it should have been a pass interference on the offense. It'll be a tie game.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up.
I don't know really what we need to do here. We need to do something because our offense is falling off a cliff in the second half. 2 drives, 0 first downs. There's Russell. He's having a good game. Maybe the answer is force the ball to your best receivers. Because, to be honest, Ian Crocker doesn't even have a reception today. You know, he had dropped a pass, so you can't really blame it on me. There we go, Quincy Russell. He's up to 102 now. Ooh, and he doesn't get hurt. Wow. Spears, big first down to Bills territory. Here comes Raynaud. He gets 5. I mean, that's got to be one of our 2 guys on the double block moving upfield. Neither of them do, so it's just a free tackle. They have a DB blitz here. And we're not going to get it out. Well, a 58-yarder to take the lead. I mean, I knew they were blitzing. I just was like, dude, I got to wait for the in route to get open. I'm not going to throw a pick here. Aubrey's kick should be good, is good. We take the lead back. First evolved men's champion is whoever Jackson Drake is. You know, I don't know any of these evolved people except for Zeta Steel. He looks like someone Vince McMahon would love, honestly. His face looks like not real. It looks like plastic surgery, to be honest. First down for Buffalo. Looking to tie this game back up or even take the lead. James Cook won't be going anywhere. A loss of a yard thanks to Starks. It'll be 3rd and 6. Should have a free rusher here He has all day to throw. He must not have. Okay. They must have had somebody blocking. Because there's no way. Yeah, they had the running back go right up there and catch the linebacker. Well, I mean, I can't really get mad that they blocked our blitz as well as you can.
Other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down.
Come on, we need to force a turnover now. We have not done that today. No picks, no forced fumbles, none of that. And now Allen's just going to run.
And they'll take this down.
That's field goal range. This game is going to be at least tied when we get the football back, most likely.
Thing about this play, except the very end, you've already picked up good work. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground.
We give him way too much time to throw. That's just what's happening right now.
Now it's Allen. There's the man again. Another pass.
Come on, guys. This is not a good O-line. But, I mean, even when we had a chance there, what happened is they just got the ball out extremely quickly. And now Allen rolls out and dishes out. Dude, we can't bring down Allen. He's just always mobile.
Will be a gain of 8. From the gun, Josh Allen.
Allen this time is brought down. Christian Wilkins, who we used to face 2 times a year back when he was in Miami. And that should bring us to the end of the third quarter, up by 3, but probably won't stay like that for long as we are in a battle.
With more after the break, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Second down and 12.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Allen.
Wide open across the middle. The Bills take the lead. Who is guarding him? I'm assuming it's Dean, who has been bad this year. Ooh, he had, I mean, at least an arm's length of separation. And then, of course, I mean, I don't even expect Starks to jump on this immediately. Even though he does take a really bad angle. But, like, yeah, Dean has his stats, his deflections say he's been good. But really, like, he gets beat more than any of our defensive backs. So the Bills take the lead for the first time today since the field goal.
Have taken a 4-point advantage.
And now I'm just wondering what happened to our defense. We were playing really well for a while, and then all of a sudden, every drive the Bills go with results in points. Their drive before halftime did, and then the next drive after we punted, then, I mean, obviously they got points in the drive where we threw the pick. But then that's, I mean, in their last 3 full drives, they've had 3 touchdowns. Wide open. Ian Crocker. First down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw
Oh, I should have gotten it to
with Mims.
whoever was there on that angle route or whatever that was. I'm not sure. Is your angle or a slant? Second down. It's going to be Spears, and that guy came crashing in. It's going to be 3rd and 6. We cannot drop 2 in a row. We cannot. We were in too good of a spot, guys.
His 3rd down.
Groves on the run. Got it. We're short. I'm going for it.
He looks to be a bit short of
We need this.
and that is
They're not sending any linebackers. Spears is going to have enough. Down at the 45.
4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
If I can get time to throw, I'm going to look for Spears. Actually, we'll just go with the shorter, way safer route, Marvin Mims.
Is caught.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route.
Spears gets away inside the 25.
All you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly he's held up his side.
It's so weird to see Russell in the fourth quarter. Moving downfield, there he is. He scores. Titans take the lead back. Thing is that he's such a good route runner too. He's not just a big guy who can catch. He's so efficient with how he moves, both with the ball in his hands and during his routes. Literally, that 36 injury changes him from just a really good player to one of the best all time. If he had even 70 injury, because even though it's not good either, he probably wouldn't miss half the games every year. He probably would have played a complete game by now. All right, defense, we've given you a shot to make a stop and give us the game. Josh Allen struts onto the field, scoring on his last few possessions. 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Josh Allen dumps it off. And, man, we can't push him ahead. Needs stronger tackling. What is Mr. Allen's completion percentage? 82. 82. They'll throw. Allen got his man. Snead beat again. It's not Ben Snead's day. It's Cook. And he's brought down by Hutchinson and Starks after a gain of only 1. Down to below 4 minutes. There was no problem with wasting clock here. And he fires downfield. He's got his man. It is too easy for Josh Allen. We have Kayshon Boutte looking like the best receiver in the game. I mean, he is dicing us up. Oh, come on, Sparks, dude. First game of Superstar, you're out here missing tackles. 2 minutes 45 to go in the fourth quarter. We need to stop a touchdown, guys. We need to. Allen to run. Beats Baker, and he's inside the 5. That's basically guaranteed. That's really bad. I mean, we're not playing any defense. Most important drive of the game. I think the Bills jumped there. I do not believe that was us. Nope, it's going to be us. Never mind. I was completely wrong. And now it's even more guaranteed. They're at the 1 yard line. I mean, I can't really tell if they're going to run here. Doesn't look like a running formation, but it could be. And it is. James Cook takes the lead. Defensive collapse may have just gotten the Bills the victory. The kick by Allen is, not Allen. The kick is good by McPherson, the former Bengals kicker. And just like that, it's all on Groves' shoulders once again. Candidates return. Looks pretty solid as he's past the 35. 2-minute warning. Firing short. That's Raynaud. Takes a hit. He took a lariat. Hand off to Spears. He's going to be short. with just over a minute to go. Spears' carry will be enough. Not the play I really wanted to pick. Wide open man, Ian Crocker. Out of bounds at the 36, 40 seconds left. Come on, Groves. Finish strong. Getting it up and out of there. Quincy Russell brings it in for the touchdown. Number 3 might do it. Greg Groves delivers.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception.
No one in the NFL can guard Quincy Russell.
They're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man.
And this man tried so hard.
This guy is
Coho tried so hard. But no one is prying that football away from Russell's hands, as we'll take a 3-point lead with 34 seconds left.
An important extra point.
All right, Buffalo.
Out there one final time in the final minute as they
This game might have just came down to, or no matter what, it'll come down to which team can score last. I mean, the first half was mixed in offense and defense. This second half has been all offense. Can Allen bring us to overtime or even take the win from right underneath our noses? He's already to the 44. That's not a good start. And realizing that I do want to guard downfield, but you also got to try not to let the Bills bring this to overtime. Dump off. What a terrible angle by Dean. They're already probably in field goal range. That was pretty bad. Is this a run? If they're really confident that they got a first down, they'll run it here. They will. I mean, not first down, field goal range. And they'll call their last timeout, and they'll kick it now. And we'll see if the icing works. Evan McPherson for the game winner.
15 seconds to play in the game.
I mean, to send it to overtime, my apologies. Can McPherson send this game to extra innings? His kick is up, and it is perfect. From 54, that would have hit from 60. Our defense is, man, it's something else, I'll tell you that. Our defense is definitely something else. Well, we need like one big play. Looking downfield, can we get it? Yes, we can! Marvin Mims! Bye-bye, Buffalo!
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end.
I told you which team could score last. And it seems like that will be the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, being an X Factor is nice, Selvey, but you clearly don't have the speed to keep up with Marvin Mims. I think what you do here is you kick it high. Don't even give Allen's strong arm a chance for a Hail Mary. Well, oh, that's not going to be strong enough, is it? That was a little bit dumb of me. So that's going to make it even easier for Josh Allen. But either way, this game was going to go down to a Hail Mary one way or another. I don't like the new kickoff rules. I think they're stupid. Allen almost hit. He fires to the end zone. And it is picked off. Taylor Sparks sends us home. His first pick of his career is a game winner. A game saver. Titans win. And that is our 5th victory by 1 score. Allen has a lot to think about. He did everything he could, but at the end of the day, neither defense could really get a stop. That Russell touchdown should have been the game winner, not that Mims one, but I'll take it. That is a W. It's an ugly W, but it is a W. Man, don't do Josh Allen like that. He's the GOAT. Best quarterback I've ever watched. I mean, what a 4th quarter. Groves just threw for 5 touchdowns. 38 total points in the 4th quarter. 38 in the 4th quarter. Anyway, Groves, 18 of 27, 354, 5, and a touchdown. He might lead the league in touchdowns by the end of the season. Tyjae Spears, 17 for 91 and a touchdown. Russell, 7 for 162. His first game where he didn't get hurt before the 4th quarter. Congratulations to Quincy Russell. Mims with a big game winner. Crocker wasn't that important this week, but Kennedy had that big touchdown early on. The leaders in tackles are Sparks and Powell. 2 TFLs for Starks, 1 for Van Ness, 1 for Tapp, 1 for Sparks, and 1 for Calhoun. 2 sacks for Hutchinson, 1 for Wilkins, Baker, and Van Ness. A pick for Sparks to end the game. 2 TFLs for Dean, 1 for Starks, 1 for Snead. I mean, once our trash team. Oh, Matt. Oh, Guardian Caps are in Man 26. I mean, I don't really care, but like, I mean, okay. What is this? I don't care about this. 12 staff points. Cool. Eric Guerrero. Up to an 80 overall agile player, 86 overall. He's got almost every possible ability now. I'll probably have to redo these. Oh. Oh, user control defenders. I don't care about. Oh, it's just a better version of threat detector, though. Even though it's useless, I'll still take it. We'll probably fix this later, but Josh Bushrod will get him up to an 80 overall power rusher as we consider getting his 5th-year option. 2 block shed, 1 power move. Peter Calhoun, we'll get him. I think we're just going to keep trying to get him as a better pass rusher because that's what he's going to need. He only gets 1 power moves, though. Up to a 75 in that department. And I don't really care about John Landry. He had a decent game today, though, I will say. Alright. I don't even remember who Philip Hopkins... Did the Bills just lose to us and then steal one of our practice squad players in revenge? That's just... Honestly, I respect the pettiness. I'm not even gonna lie, I respect the pettiness. I'm scared that Devontae Smith is going to be grabbed. I'm kind of scared that our 3rd round pick is going to be signed, and I don't really want that. Like, he's definitely solid enough to make a main roster. Am I going to get a penalty for cutting Booth? Because if I'm not, I'm probably just going to cut him and add Smith to our main roster. That's what we're going to do. Andrew Booth has officially been cut from the Titans, and we are signing the rookie Devontae Smith. Now everyone else, I don't really care because I mean I like Jerry Pyramid and Bins, but like I really wouldn't be that mad if they got signed. Actually, Hopkins is probably the guy we just got, maybe. Who's Damon McCullers? Are you fast? You're fast. Good tackle, solid block shed. Alright, you'll join our practice squad, and... Is Mike Subtle good? What about we replace a DB with another DB? Calvin Hewitt. You see a solid press. Alright, on to our next week against the Texans. Of course I'm not doing it, but, you know. Okay, so we got a team meeting next week. Okay, we got some trade deadline moves. I don't care about releases and signings. Cody Malk gets traded. Damian Lewis to the Broncos. Honestly, none of these look that interesting. Huh? There's 2 Cameron Merediths? And they're both receivers? Or maybe my guy's name isn't Cameron? I thought... No, his name is definitely Cameron. Are there just 2 receivers named Cameron Meredith in the NFL? That's the Texans loss. That's pretty big. It's a glitch. Oh no, our guy literally isn't named Cameron Meredith. It's James. So I think I saw Cameron Meredith and... No, it's not the same person. I think I saw Cameron Meredith and assumed that my guy was named Cameron Meredith, when in fact, I have James Meredith. So there's 2 receivers in the NFL with the last name Meredith. I think they're probably brothers or something. And one is now playing on the Eagles. Now I feel a little bit stupid, but that's okay. I usually do. Here he is, Cameron Meredith. Also a normal dev. I mean, okay. They're literally like very similar too, so maybe they are the same person. Anyway, we're about to head out. I'm about to head out. So that means even if we lose to the Texans next week, we'll still be number 1 in our division. That's nice. Browns keep winning, so we're going to continue to be number 2. Dang, our entire division except for the Texans won. Because we won and the Colts won. The Armadillos had a bye week. Still weird to see the Chiefs play so badly. Anyway, I mean, I know that bye week really messed up Groves' chances of leading the NFL. He's still 6th and then 7th in touchdowns. Man, imagine how good this season would be if I had a better completion percentage and I wasn't throwing so many picks. Anyway, I'm really about to end the stream, so subscribe to my other channel, GoldeeJR and Plus. I'm leaving now. Oh yeah, we're up to an 80.